offseason, season-ending shoulder surgery. We know this is a tough blow.
And he has. He's been a triple-double guy threat every night.
Could an obscure international prospect be the Knicks' secret weapon this season? That's the question on the minds of many fans as the team's 2021 second-round pick, Rokas Jokubaitis, gears up to make his NBA debut with the Knicks in the upcoming Summer League. This 23-year-old Lithuanian guard is about to get his big shot to prove where he belongs. For the last few years, Jokubaitis has been playing professionally in Europe for Barcelona in the prestigious EuroLeague. At just 23 years old, he's already gained a valuable experience against top competition outside of the NBA. The EuroLeague is widely regarded as the best professional league besides the NBA. Nevertheless, Jokubaitis is reluctant to go to the NBA since he would rather not just sit on the bench or get stuck in the LeBron G League. At a youthful age, he wanted to be a little doubtful that he was 100% ready to play as an NBA player instead of making the move across the ocean. Well, now's his chance. As for Jokubaitis, he will depart Barcelona after their season and play for the New York Knicks this upcoming Vegas Summer League. This is Knight's first opportunity to play with the NBA players and prove his skills. He tries his best to earn a role on the Knicks team this year. It all begins with the mystery surrounding Jokubaitis' draft position in 21. In the draft, the Knicks made the choice of him at a 34th overall, before Deuce McBride, who is currently the team's guard. It's undeniable that New York needed Jokubaitis' skill more urgently when he was drafted. Despite McBride's emergence as a reliable backup for the Knicks, can Jokubaitis demonstrate a better playmaking skill than his? In limited minutes played for the EuroLeague last season, the Lithuanian guard had his numbers at 6 points, 2 boards, and 3 assists per game. However, those numbers don't look impressive at first glance, but now it's necessary to realize the context in which this EuroLeague match is, in fact, played much differently from the NBA. His 31% three-point accuracy is not amazing, but what could be amazing for the Knicks growing into quality facilitator for the second unit with more experience. The main thing Jokubaitis wants to let everyone know is that he's capable of getting consistent minutes in the NBA and not just making the bench at the end of the game. As he stated last year, "I got to be one of the regulars. I don't want to go back or be waiting for a player to get an injury. I have to be fully trusted." The Knights have the right of first refusal on the contract of Jokubaitis, so in that case, the only possibility would be to sign him to a contract in New York, at least initially. The situation of draft and stash players finding new homes has happened previously, and where the just-released Bogdan Bogdanovic shined with the Sacramento Kings. Though the Kings did not acquire him originally, the fans are eager to see how Jokubaitis will perform in the Vegas Summer League. The Knicks is a team that currently lacks more playmaking and creativity on offense. If only the second-round pick of the 2021 draft becomes a wide receiver steal for the Jets in the future. Having an older core and a few main players going to free agency, Jokubaitis' inclusion and growth among the youngsters becomes vital for the Knicks' future plans. While his numbers in the EuroLeague do not jump at you, the NBA and the EuroLeague are played very differently. If Jokubaitis' playmaking skills and defensive proficiency can translate, he may as well be able to find a spot in the rotation of the Knicks' last year. Please let us know in the comment section if you're as enthusiastic about his potential as we are. The Summer League performance will be a must-see for Knicks fans who are eagerly anticipating next year's draft steal. One of the biggest potential fits for Jokubaitis could be as the Knicks' backup point guard. We know Tom Thibodeau prefers to utilize Deuce McBride more as an undersized shooting guard in the mold of an Avery Bradley type. If Jokubaitis impresses, he could step into the backup point guard minutes behind Jalen Brunson, and that would allow McBride to slide back to his more natural position while giving a second unit a true facilitator to run the offense. At 6'4", Jokubaitis has a good size and length for point guard as well. Pairing him with McBride could give the Knicks a defensively stout backup backcourt. But more than anything, the Knicks' second unit seemed to lack offensive creativity and playmaking this past season. Having a pass-first guard like Jokubaitis could be huge for unlocking the teammates around him. He may not project as an elite scorer himself, but his court vision and willingness to make the extra pass could maximize the output of the guys like Obi Toppin, Quentin Grimes, and Isaiah Hartenstein. Beyond his offensive abilities, Jokubaitis also seems to fit the mold of a Tom Thibodeau type player, with his effort level and defensive tenacity. The EuroLeagues are known for prioritizing fundamentals, defense, and intelligent team play over individual flashiness. Those are all qualities that Thibodeau covers. So if Jokubaitis can prove himself as a pesky on-ball defender and willing to buy into Tibbs' system, that could go a long way in earning trust and minutes. I mean, the Knicks have lacked defensive-minded guards outside of McBride, so that Jokubaitis could provide a valuable versatility on that end. Of course, skeptics will question whether Jokubaitis' EuroLeague production can translate to the bigger, more athletic NBA game. We've seen plenty of overseas prospects struggle with that transition over the years. But at just 23 years old though, Jokubaitis' upside could be tantalizing if his playmaking and defensive skills are legit. The Knicks' player development staff, led by Kenny Payne, has also proven adept at unlocking potential in unheralded prospects. Jokubaitis may not have the national fanfare, but perhaps he's the next Knicks diamond in the rough. The biggest swing skill for Jokubaitis could be his outside shooting ability. As mentioned, he just shot 31% from 3 in EuroLeague play last season. That's a number that will obviously need to improve to keep defenses honest at the NBA level. However, Jokubaitis did shoot a relatively solid 50% on 2-point attempts, showing he can be effective inside of the arc. And his 66.7 mark from the free throw line suggests there's some untapped potential as a shooter. Perhaps working with shooting specialists like the esteemed Rick Brunson could help unlock that aspect of his game. Ultimately, the Knicks have very little risk in taking an extended look at Jokubaitis. He was already selected in the second round a few years ago, so New York owns his draft rights. Giving him a summer league audition costs nothing. However, the upside of potentially uncovering a legit backup playmaking guard on an affordable second-round contract is massive. With roster flexibility at a premium in the modern NBA, cheap yet productive players are crucial for teams with championship ambitions. If Jokubaitis flames out, the Knicks will let him go and are only out the tiny guaranteed salary from his two-way contract. But if he hits and shows, he can be a solid part of the rotation. That's a huge value win for New York's front office and continuing to optimize the roster's fringes. So there you have it, Knicks fans. A rationalization for being excited to see Rokas Jokubaitis get his big opportunity in the Vegas Summer League. Perhaps this forgotten 2021 draft pick can suddenly re-emerge as a steal for New York's backcourt. How optimistic are you about his chances of cracking the rotation next season? Anyway, whichever side you fall on, the Summer League will be a must-watch for Knicks fans hoping to uncover the next hidden gem. New York has found success in the past, mining for overlooked talent, and perhaps Jokubaitis is the next draft steal to hit. His path from being picked ahead of Deuce McBride to now trying to earn a spot alongside him is a fascinating storyline to follow. If the playmaking, defense, and effort translate from the EuroLeague, Jokubaitis could be an excellent value addition. Even if he doesn't crack the rotation out of the gate, getting his feet wet and continuing his development within the Knicks' system holds value. Young, affordable talents are vital for contending teams to uncover. The Knicks' championship window with this core is starting to open. Hitting on prospects like Jokubaitis could be crucial for squeezing out every ounce of talent around the stars. After being drafted and stashed for 2 years, it's finally time for him to get a shot. Rokas Jokubaitis is an intriguing prospect that Knicks fans should keep an eye out in the Summer League. He could end up being a draft steal that provides much-needed playmaking and defense. Let us know if you're excited about his potential in the comments below. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for more Knicks analysis as we track Jokubaitis' journey.